Welcome back to Solo Adventures. My name is Livy, and this is just going to be a short introduction video about my brand new For Against Darkness series. So one of the biggest complaints that I've heard from people over the years about For Against Darkness is that there's simply too many expansions for it. The core rules themselves are pretty simple and pretty easy to learn, but there are dozens of books that you can use with additional classes and abilities and spells and adventures and various things like that that you can integrate into your campaign. So what this series is going to be is it's going to be kind of the ultimate For Against Darkness tutorial, or at least that's how I'm planning for it to be. I'm going to put together a brand new party of level 1 adventurers, and we are going to try to go through an entire campaign together. So first I'm going to show you how to play normal vanilla core For Against Darkness. That will be my next video. And then after that I'm slowly going to be integrating the various other expansions and supplementary materials into the game, as well as some of my house rules that I think make the game a lot more fun. I'm also going to use this series as a chance to review the actual books in the For Against Darkness line. Because while I think that all of the books have some merit to them, there are some that are definitely better than others, and I would like to just take a look at them and give you a brief overview and tell you my thoughts about each of them to help you decide if you want to buy that book or not. I'm really looking forward to making this series. I hope that it helps introduce more people into this amazing game, and I hope that I can make this game seem a little bit less intimidating to get into. So one thing that you're going to need if you're going to play the way that I do is a campaign journal. So your campaign journal can be anything from a blank notebook to an empty ring binder, pretty much just something that you can write on. I have a custom printable available for my patrons on Patreon that you can print off if you want your journal to be exactly like mine and save yourself a little bit of work and just make things look a bit more tidy maybe. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with just writing things out by hand into a notebook. I know that that's what I did for many years. Also on Patreon you will see my custom character sheets. I made them myself so that I didn't have to keep copying them again onto index cards. Of course, if you like them, you can conveniently print them out, or you can also just copy the information onto index cards. I prefer using index cards over full sheet character sheets or other methods, as I like to mix and match my various characters around as they go on different adventures. So after this is going to be the first tutorial and a full playthrough of the game, and then after that I will choose a supplement that I think would work really well as the next one to integrate into the campaign, and then I'll review it, and then I will do another playthrough of For Against Darkness with all of the new rules introduced. And so on and so forth, until hopefully I've gotten through all of the various supplements. I'm really excited to get this going, and I hope that you are too. I want to thank all my patrons for making this series possible, and I want to offer an extra big thank you to my heroic tier patron, Joshua Jumbles. So until next time, stay adventurous.